Okay.
Is it okay now?
Yes.
I said yesterday was Vietnamese Women's Day, right?
Mm,
Because International Women's Day is March 8th. And for
yes.
Vietnamese, it's different. Because in the Philippines, we follow international celebration. So, did you do today? Did you
Um,
surprise your wife?
of course. We had a dinner outside and flowers for my wife.
Mm. Oh. You did not give her flowers or gift.
I think this flower is okay for my wife, and she don't need any more gift.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. When you say that, okay, I will believe in that, but you don't know, maybe. All right. So, I really wonder why Vietnamese people, you often have your own kind of celebration. Like also the Teachers' Day, the International Teachers' Day is October, also October 1. But in your case, you also celebrate it locally. Like you have your own version and you don't follow international celebrations, right? Because many countries follow the celebrations in America.
Mm.
But for you, what is the most important celebration except your birthday and Tet holiday?
Uh, Maybe I like the Independent Day.
Independence Day?
Mm.
Hi, Rami. Welcome
Hi.
back.
Hi.
Welcome back to us. Independent Independence Day. I think you're not doing anything for Independence Day. Did you do something important? Why did you say that it's the most important celebration for you?
The first, I think, that's the most important day with my country when my country uh, uh, become more independent. And uh, in my case, I like that because Independent Day is the we have many days for free, so that's a good time for I can relax and do something I really want. Yes.
Okay. So right now, does your country do something during Independence Day in order for you to remember what happened during the Independence Day? Because as for me, when we say Independence Day, it's very important because that was the time that we became free from our enemies, right? But right now, we don't do something for it. Like it's just like a vacation, like you said, right? But do you do something to remember the heroes of Independence Day? No? No, right? But I
Mm.
heard, I asked one of my friends in Hanoi, they actually have this commemoration. Commemoration is remembering what happened before during the Independence Day. Have you watched that, Cam?
No, I don't know
No.
about that.
Why you don't know? Just kidding. Okay, so Rami, I
Yeah.
asked Cam because yesterday was the celebration of Vietnamese Women's Day, right?
Yeah.
So happy Women's Day yesterday. Because today it's already 21. So did you do something, Rami, to celebrate the Vietnamese Women's Day?
No, I didn't do anything. Just
Mm.
my husband.
Oh.
He gave me a flower, but I think it was my money, and I don't like.
It's a waste of money.
Yeah, for me, every day is my day. It's
Mm,
not just a day.
mm. Every day, okay.
Yeah.
So that's why I asked Tom for him what is the most important celebration in Vietnam except Tet holiday and birthday. How about you? Do you have something that you think is important for you that is related to Vietnamese celebration? So for Cam, he said it's Independence Day.
Mm, honestly, I have any day that's important about my country.
Nothing.
Yeah, I think every day is like is the same day. Yeah,
Mm,
for me every day on also important for me.
okay.
I have some important day in my life. It's not like a country vacation or something like that. You know, I even don't understand and remember the special day, like
Oh,
Independence Day or that you say what Women
women.
Day.
OMG. Okay. So I guess in my own opinion, these celebrations are very important because it makes us remember what happened in our history. And in my own point of view, we must study history in order for us to know why things are happening and to understand why things are happening now.
I
Maybe
don't like to. Yeah, I
it's
don't
not
care
very
about his
important,
story.
but as citizens in our country, we need to know what happened. It's not
Wow.
like, oh, we need to really study about this, but we just have to get a very like small glimpse of what really happened in the past so that we can understand why this is happening today. Just that. Okay, so today, guys, we're going to make okay, so in our book this time, we will be given a situations or a sentence. And from that sentence, you are going to make questions, okay? And what will I do is that to correct the questions that you are going to make. And after that, I'm going to get some of your questions and I will throw it back to you. It means I'm going to choose some of the questions that you made and I'm going to ask back to you. So Rami, do you have your book?
No.
Okay, I'm going to share. All right. So for example, we have this paragraph here. You know, students are accustomed to answering teachers' questions in the classroom. That's why they have difficulty communicating with each other in real situations. Since talking requires both asking and replying, these sections are designed to train students to make proper questions in a variety of cases. So this will help us how to make questions. Very simple questions. For example, the sentence is, I want to be a doctor. We have three questions. What's the possible question? Why this is the answer? Maybe the question is, what do you want to be in the future? Yes. You can answer, I want to be a doctor. Or, what do you want to be when you grow up? It also answers, I want to be a doctor. And lastly, what do you want to do someday? Still, you can answer, I want to be a doctor. It just means that in one answer, there could be many possible questions and many possible answers. But in your case, you just have to make one question. Just make one question. Okay, so maybe Cam already studied. Did you prepare, Cam?
Uh, no, I did not prepare. Uh, yes.
Very good. Okay, so our first sentence, Cam. I think you will be the one who will make the question first. So the first sentence, I slept all day yesterday. What is your question for that sentence?
What did you do yesterday?
Yes, that's correct. What did you do yesterday? That's easy. That's it. How about you, Rami? What question can you make for number 2? I like bulgogi. Bulgogi is a beef.
Yes, I
It's a
know.
beef. Oh,
Yeah.
you know
Yeah.
Korean. Okay.
Mm, what kind of beef do you like?
What kind of beef?
Do you like?
Or you can say what viand? Do you know what is the word viand?
Violin?
Viand. So viand, it refers to the meat and all the vegetable that we eat
Yeah.
together with rice. Okay? Let's go to number 3, Kam. I'm going to see a movie tonight.
The what's up plan tonight? I think so.
I'm sorry?
What's up plan in tonight?
What is your plan
And
for
tonight.
tonight? Yes, what is your plan for tonight? Let's go to number 4. Rami, I teach English in middle school.
Yeah. What grade do you take English?
What grade? Okay, yeah, you can say what grade do you teach, but you can actually just say the simple question, what do you do? What do
Yeah.
you do for a living? So when someone asks you what do you do for a living, that person is asking about your job.
Yeah.
Go to number 5, Cam. Watermelon is the best food in summer.
Hmm. What's the best food do you like in summer?
What is the best food do you like in summer? So you can simply ask, what do you think is the best
The best food
food in
in
summer?
summer.
Yes. So this time, this is the time that you need to make the question simple. Okay? Because in order for you to be understood, you need to make the question simple. Let's go to number 6, Rami. I feel relaxed when I listen to music.
Pina, are you chatting in the chat box?
Chatting?
Yeah.
Why?
I hear you. I hear your typing, but I can see any letter in the
I'm
chat box.
I'm typing your questions.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
I feel. Uh, what activity that you feel relaxing?
Yeah, but that's a bit complicated. You can simply ask, what do you do to relax? Very easy and very simple, right? What do you
Yeah.
do to relax? Okay, let's have number 7, Cam. He goes to church
Mm,
every Sunday.
what does he do every in Sunday?
Again?
What does he do in Sunday?
What does he do
Mm, in
on
Sunday
Sunday?
on Sunday.
Yes, remember if you are going to, as what I've said, if you're going to use the preposition, so on is used for days, okay? And in is used for month and year. So the question in number 7 is, what does he do on Sunday? Maybe you think, Rami, there is a ghost typing. Okay, let's go to number 8. Rami, math is the most difficult subject for me.
What subject is your most difficult? No, what subject is difficult for you?
To make it correct, grammatically correct, you can say, what is the most difficult subject for you? Yeah. Okay, number 9. Cam, I think using an English dictionary is a good way to study English.
What do you think the best way you can learn English?
Yeah, let's make it correct. You can ask this way. What do you think is the best way to learn English? Yeah, simple, right? Try not to make it so complicated. So Rami, let's go to number 10. I study chemistry in college.
What do you study
In college.
in college?
Yeah, so it means it's in the past.
No, it this sentence is a present tense study, right? So we need to make question in the present tense.
You can ask that in the past because you finished your studies right now. It's all about you.
Okay. What did you study in the college?
Just remove that. What did you study in college?
Yeah.
Let's go to number 11. Come, yesterday I went to see a movie with my girlfriend.
What did you do with your girlfriend yesterday?
Okay, it's also correct, but to put it simply, it's fine if you are not going to mention the word girlfriend. Okay? So you can just ask, what did you do yesterday? Come, you ate in a restaurant with your ex-girlfriend. Not your girlfriend, but your ex-girlfriend. Now your wife. Okay, let's go to number 12.
What did you do after high school?
I must get a job after high school. In number 12, you can ask, what should you do after high school? All right? Correct.
Yeah.
Number 13, after college, I want to be a newspaper man.
What do you do after you graduated?
Yeah, it's very simple. What do you do after you graduated? So to make it correct, you can say, what do you want to do after college or after graduating? Let's go to number 14. I want to have spaghetti for lunch.
What do you want to eat for lunch?
Ah, exactly. That's correct. Perfect. Let's go to number 15. Cam, I have a date tonight with a new boyfriend.
What's your plan tonight? I think so.
Always plan. Your question, Cam, is always plan. You can also ask, what are you going to do tonight? Okay? Yes. Let's go to number 16, Rami. I have to study hard if I'm going to succeed.
What should you do if you want to be success?
If you want to be successful. Yes.
Successful.
Yeah. What should you do in order successful? Okay, let's go to number 17. She wants to be a movie star.
Maybe what does she want to become?
Yes, that's correct. What does she wants to become in the future, or what does she wants to do? in the future? He wants to be a superstar. Okay, number 18. They always told me to be patient.
What did they always tell you?
Yes, what did they always tell? And number 19, Cam, I spent all day in the Louvre when I was in Paris.
What did you do in Paris?
Ah, what did you do in China? That's your question because you did not go to Paris. And lastly, I think I ate too much ice cream.
What do you want to eat? What do you want to eat?
It's a bit tricky. So this time you need to look at the situation. So the answer is, I think I ate too much ice cream. So something happened. Why is the answer like that? Maybe something happened to the person.
What else do you want to eat?
What else do you want to eat? How about you, Cam? What's your question for number 20?
I think I don't know. I don't have any question.
In the past, it's in the past. I think I ate too much ice cream. You can say, what did you eat or what have you eaten?
Yeah. What did you eat?
Yes.
Yeah. What did you eat?
Okay, so here are the questions that we've got. We have 20 questions still. I'm gonna share it. Right. So this is why, Rami, you hear the typing sound because I'm typing your answer.
Yeah.
To create questions. These are the questions that you have created. That's good because it's very easy for you guys to make questions, and there are very few grammatical mistakes. Yeah, that's positive. So let's go to question number 1. It's very easy. What did you do yesterday? Who wants to answer the question? What did you do yesterday? Do you want to answer it first, Cal?
Yes, I prepared my products and sent to my customer all day or yesterday. I think so.
So you work all day.
Yeah.
OMG. So you celebrated Women's Day just during dinner?
Yes. In a dinner.
Did you feel tired for working and preparing all your products for your business?
No, I don't think so because yesterday is an important day with a woman of Vietnam. So I have to show up my emotion. I try to avoid tired. Yeah.
Okay, so for important celebrations, you need to avoid being tired. Wow, that's amazing. Okay, how about you, Rami? What did you do yesterday?
I spent all day to relaxing because I have headache after my ill, so my husband plans make many plans for me. like go to the cinema or hang out, but I can't join.
Okay. So there will be other times. And Rami, I noticed that you always get sick these days. Are you
Yeah,
okay?
yeah,
You
I'm
always
still.
get sick. I think you're a bit sick also this time, right?
Yeah,
Your voice. Mm.
you know, yesterday when I sleep, I
Mm.
dreamed about our class that I wake up late, and so I can join with you guys. Then I feel sad in my soul. So I
OMG.
can't sleep. I can't sleep very well. I can't sleep well. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. In my case, the pattern of my sleeping is really different, Rami. So I'm really a nocturnal person. When you say nocturnal person, I'm like an owl. I'm really awake the whole night, and I'm asleep in the morning.
Oh, even
Yeah.
you haven't give a birth. You know.
Mm.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
it will be extremely when you have some son or daughter, something. Even women can sleep all night.
Mm. How about you, Cam? You did not give birth.
Yes, I don't understand about that feeling, so I don't know how I can talk.
Yes, I understand.
Lucky for him, you know. She have a good wife. For me, I get up my husband all night whenever I feel tired to say take care of my kid.
Oh, so
He's with me.
your husband takes care of your kids if you're
No,
tired? I know.
sometimes some night I feel tired. You know, I mean, whenever I feel tired.
Yeah. So there is this saying they said that women occupies half of the sky.
Yeah,
It's a saying. They said that women are very important in the world.
yeah.
Sorry, Cam.
This is my mission. Yeah, honor women.
Mm, that's correct. So, and they also said that women's hardship are really very hard and difficult, but they endure. They can surpass everything, the pains, especially giving birth. Okay. So let's go to number two. What kind of beef do you like? Some people don't like beef. My roommate doesn't
Yeah.
like beef. How about you, Rami?
I so so. I feel so so for it. Not like, not don't like.
Is there a kind of recipe for beef that you really like?
Mm, change my
It could
question. I
be
don't.
Vietnamese recipe. You don't know?
Yes, I know. I just like want to eat beef. It's mm, fried with
Ginger.
ginger, yeah, and some a little fish sauce.
Hmm.
That's all. My
Okay.
method.
How about you, Cam? Is there a particular kind of beef recipe that you like?
I think I like beef a lot, and every time I also like hot pot with the beef
Mm.
and bake a beef. Yes, we eat it with me.
Mm. Beef is extremely popular meat, right? So we kill a lot of cows to eat beef.
Yeah.
Sometimes I really feel guilty when I eat meat. Nowadays, yeah, nowadays I feel guilty whenever I see the chickens and the beef being killed so that we can eat it. My mind is shifting, it's becoming different. All right, so let's go to number 3. What is your plan tonight? What is your plan tonight? Do you have any plans for tonight?
As usual.
So what is your usual night, Rami?
Mm, I will stay at home with my kid, play with them, and do something because today is rainy in Quy Nhơn City, so I can hang out.
Is Queen Yin in Central or South?
Central.
Oh, it's also in Central, but you're not affected with the flood?
No, it's far away. The flood, Central.
Okay.
About 300 or 400 kilometers.
Yeah, it's a bit far. So how about you, Cam? What is your plan for tonight?
Today, my father and my mother's brother come to my house. So I think we have mm, something for drink tonight. I think so.
So you're going to drink beer tonight?
Yes.
Wow, party, party. That's an extension for celebration. Good for you, Cam. Because you will be able to socialize with your relatives, and that's very important nowadays. A lot of people realize that we need to communicate with our relatives.
Yeah.
So this question in number 4, guys, the question is, what do you do for a living? I don't want you to say I'm a teacher, I'm an English teacher, I'm a salesman, or I am selling clothes. I want you to describe your work or your job.
Mm.
Okay? What is it like? What do you do from first until the last process? For example, in my case, my daily routine for doing my work is I usually prepare my lessons until 2 a.m. Think of games, so to not make the students bored in the class. That's it. How about you, Cam? How are you going to describe your line of job to us?
Of course, in the morning of every day, I have to prepare my plan for working day. I try to imagine what happening with me when I face with my customer, and I have to try to fix some problem when I go out with my customer. And of course, I try to prepare time for uh, raising money from my customer, and I also want to reduce my debt on the market. Uh, yes, and try to finish soon and come back for taking home my kids from their school. Come back.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. So what time do you usually finish your work?
Depend the quantity of working I do. So I think about 5 or 6 p.m. is okay.
And do you start very early in the morning?
Mm, yeah, 9 or 10 a.m. I will
5,
work.
5 to 6 p.m. is very late to pick up your kids. They're still very young, right?
Yeah.
You need to pick them up early.
um, in the school, I think I have to take my kids before 5
Before
p.m.
5. Okay.
So if I have to do late, I will ask my wife to support me.
Yeah. Yes, because they're still kids. That's what I've told you in the Philippines. kids like your kids, they're 6 or 7 years old, right? In the Philippines, kids usually go home at 2 p.m. At 2 p.m. they're already at home because they're kids. They don't need to be in their class for a very long time because kids they need to have a longer time to play, not a longer time to study. So they go to class at 8 p.m. and they go home at 2 p.m. Woo, I want to be a kid, just very short time.
But you
Okay.
don't want to be a Vietnamese kid.
Yeah,
You
I
have
think
no choice.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so, especially now. So I think right now my students are, they said that the books change and they add a lot of things in history. So that's why they have to study a lot. It is different from in your time. That's what they told me.
Yeah.
Okay, so how about you, Rami? What do you do for a living?
I own a baby shop, which sell everything about baby and mommy, like infant formula or vitamin, toys. Yeah,
Mm.
I have a online shop also. That's the main place that I sell my product.
Mm.
I spend 2 or 3 hours per day for working, and most of time I spend for my children caring.
Wow, that's a very ideal time, 2 to 3 hours only for your job.
Yeah,
Okay,
when
Ram.
when I have my kid, I and my husband and I decided that I will be a main person who take care of my children. So my husband will be a main person who make money. So
Mm,
we divide our responsibility.
mm.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't want to be spend my time and my health for take care children and make money also.
Mm. So you still do what you want. Do you like what you're doing, Rami?
Yeah, I like because it make me mm, more time and enough money for
Mm.
my for my travel.
Okay, so that's great. Yeah, you're doing what you like and you will have a lot of time for your kids. So the pronunciation of the words, it's formula,
Formula,
it's vitamin, vitamin, and
vitamin.
responsibility. It's wrong. I type it incorrectly, the spelling of responsibility. And you have to say most of the time, most of the time.
Yeah,
Okay, that's
most of
it.
the time.
Yeah, I think that both of you are quite lucky because what happened to your online Cam? Did you pursue the online thingy business of yours, or you're still offline? It's still your main work.
I think most of my venue in business nowadays from the offline business,
Mm.
and I try to move some of part my business by online, but I think the speed really low, and I try to
Oh.
push more faster. Yeah.
I think you can ask Rami because Rami's been in online business for
Yeah. Yeah. Hope so.
how many years, Rami?
I should do it for fun.
For fun. Oh.
Not it's not my main income,
Mm.
my main income of my family. You know?
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. I just make money for traveling or something for me like clothes.
For personal spending.
Yeah.
Personal spending only. Wow, amazing. Okay, that's it. So let's go to the next question. What do you think is the best food in summer? Summer is hot.
Yeah.
So what do you think is the best food during that time? That's why the answer is watermelon, because watermelon is full of water.
Mm.
You need water. Drink your water. But you cannot answer water. Water.
In fact, I love mango.
Mango.
Yeah, mango.
You think mango is the best food for summer?
For me.
It's very sweet and it
No,
can
it not
be
it not sweet. For Vietnamese, mango it not sweet, especially
oh,
in my hometown. Yeah, it always a little sweet and a little
sour.
sour and very flavor.
Is that the green mango?
No, green mango and yellow mango too.
In the Philippines, yellow mango is very sweet.
Yeah, I know, and
Why
I
is
don't like.
that?
Yeah, because I have eat them before.
Really?
Yeah, and I don't like the foreign mango. I just like the traditional hometown mango.
You
It's
love
so
you love
special.
your yeah, I guess for Vietnamese taste, the mango in the Philippines is not really suitable for Vietnamese because it's very sweet. And I actually like observed that Vietnamese people don't like very sweet
Yeah,
food.
right.
Because your cake in Vietnam, when I first tasted it, I said, "Oh my God, it's so bland." When you say bland, it's like it tastes like B L bland means tasteless. So I said, "Oh, the cake here is that." But yeah, Vietnamese people don't like really sweet things.
Maybe your internet connecting or mine is not good, so I can hear
Yeah.
everything. It like struggle. See?
Yeah, I think we need to understand that because of the weather these days, and there will be an
Yeah,
upcoming storm. I think a storm is coming from the Philippines. The storm is from the Philippines,
yeah.
and it will go to the middle of Vietnam.
All the way from Philippines to Vietnam.
So I think the central part of every country is always the eye of the storm, because also in the Philippines, the Visayas region is the region that is always hit by a storm, and that is located in the middle of the country, and also in Vietnam, right? In the middle. Yeah. So, what do we have now? Okay, Cam. Question for you. What do you think is the best food for summer?
Um, I hear many other men also talk to me about the bad food in summer with them is beer, and I also think
Beer?
yeah, I also think the same. And
No.
every time when I want to ask them go out, I also give the reason is try to go out and find something to drink for cold, and beer is the best choice at that time. I think so.
It's a drink. It's a drink.
Mm.
Beverage, beverage cannot be considered as food. So the category is actually when you start to teach kids, the label is actually food and drinks. It's because drinks cannot be considered as food. So
Okay.
beer, if we generalize them all, everything that is liquid is called beverage, okay? And beer is a beverage. It's not food.
Um, yes, in summer, I really like ice cream, and I buy a lot of ice cream and then put in my fridge, and then I can eat every day. Yes.
Even in winter, ice cream is still good.
Maybe, but I think it's really cold in when I eat cream in the winter. Yeah.
Okay, I got it. Thank you for that, Cam. Thank you for sharing. What I think it's a difficult question. The best food in summer. Okay, number six. What do you do to relax?
Mm, I uh, I read book on swimming on the beach
Mm.
whenever I feel need to relaxing.
Mm. So whenever you feel that you need to relax, you go to the beach
Yeah.
and swim and read books. Right now, I found one good thing for me to relax. If I'm tired, I sing.
Wow.
Yeah, I sing aloud. And
Mm.
here it's already like 2 a.m. and I'm still singing. And the people, my roommates can hear me. Okay. Yeah,
It
it's
will
fun.
be amazing if you sing "Fun the Beach." You
Oh,
know.
it's more dramatic.
Yeah.
Okay. How about you, Kam? What do you do to relax? Aside from going to coffee shops.
Mm, when
Go
I
to the
feel
reindeer.
bored, I think I have many activity to make me more emotion. Like I want to go out and talking with my customer
Oh,
and
still
uh,
business.
talking with my friends. And sometimes when I don't like that, I can ask some my friends and give me some money. So at that time, I'm easy to more happy. Yes, I think so.
Huh? You ask your friends for money? Are you
Yes.
sure about that?
Yes, because in my past, every time when the money come with me, I also feel really relaxing and happy. So sometimes I don't want to go out or I have to do something in my home.
Hmm.
So I still feel really bored and don't want to do anymore. So at that time, I think the best way I can ask my friends, give me some money, and maybe I will pay back for them another time. That is,
Ah, I understood. Okay. I thought you will just ask for money and not pay it. So you will loan, you will borrow money
mm,
from your friends. Yeah, the businessmen that I knew, they often talk to me about borrowing money from their friends. They always tell me, oh, I always tell my friends to give me money and I tell them that I will pay them as long as I'm alive. OMG. Okay, so I guess to relax is very important, right? So in my case, Rami, I couldn't relax. Like for example, if I'm too tired, I cannot actually read a book.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think I mentioned before that there are many types of people who read a book. So I have a friend. He can read a book wherever he is. When he's on the train, he can read a book, but I cannot do that.
I can do that.
Wow, so
I
you
can
like
read
him.
book and everywhere.
Mm. In my
And
case, yes.
and you can try. You may try meditation before you reading. It will
In my
be.
case, it's not really. I really will read continuously if I really find the book that I'm interested with. Like it's called a page turner book.
Or
Page
maybe you
turner.
can change kind of book like comic or or children book. So easy for relaxing and you don't need to more.
Comics.
Yeah, comic.
Yeah. How about you, Cam? You have a very good book, Cam. You showed me last time. But
mm,
you said you were not able to finish reading it, right? Sapiens. It's a very good book.
uh,
I hope you can finish it.
Actually, I really lazy when I want to read a book because every time I always feel really sleepy. And yes, recently I find a good book for I can read, and it make me really clear and don't feel too bored as many
Oh,
other books. So
wow.
maybe the main problem is how I can find the right book for I
Yeah,
can read. So,
right. What book is that, Cam? Is that about accounting?
no, I really hate counting because I'm really not good at.
Mm. Congratulations for finding the book. I hope that you can really finish it, and not just from the start, and then later on you will be sleepy again.
Yes, I bought another book from the same author, and
Mm.
I want to try finish and move another book. I think so.
That's good. Congratulations. In my case, I also found a book right now, Rami, that I couldn't stop reading. And it's like self-help books. The title is The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. It's a short book,
Mm.
not really thick. So I like it because it's like a self-help book on what to do in order to have inner peace and to be more free from the world. So try to search that. Okay, so let's go to number 7. The question number 7 is what does he do on Sunday? So maybe I will ask what does your spouse do on Sunday?
How?
Spouse. Your wife, that is spouse. Rami?
No, I can see your typing. Let me try. And I don't know. Spouse. Yeah.
Mm,
Mm, I can say I I always no sometimes I hang out with my family and go to island
mm.
to fishing or camping or BBQ.
Barbecue.
Barbecue. Right. That,
Wow, that's good. They said that Sunday is family day.
yeah. No, every day in my family day, whenever I have a free time.
Mm.
But
Yes.
especially in Sunday because my husband will day off, so we will we can hang out in a far place.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. How about you, Kam? Is Sunday your family day?
The food and uh, shopping, or sometimes take my wife come back her home. That is
Wow.
the uh, best choice I can do for my wife
Mm.
in Sunday. I think so. On
Wow.
Sunday.
So,
Oh,
Kam,
yeah. I
you
misunderstood in
spouse.
spouse.
Why?
So my answer is wrong. It's not.
No.
What?
Maybe because you do it together. So your husband comes home, right? Because it's his day off and you go somewhere like that. It means,
It's
Cam, that you are a good, just sometimes, so not every Sunday.
yeah. Because sometimes my husband go to fishing
Mm,
on the
yeah.
sea. Yeah,
I saw the picture of your husband.
yeah. That's
Okay. That's a
he
very good
really
hobby.
he loves to fishing
Mm.
and sport like hiking or trekking in the mountain.
Mm. Oh, that's
Many
difficult.
outside. Yeah, yeah, it's so
Outdoor,
difficult for me.
outdoor,
Yeah. So
outdoor activities.
yeah. So whenever he asked me go with him,
Mm.
I can't join. It make me tired, you know.
Just pretend.
Uh,
I tried hiking once and I said I will never try it again. Once. And the mountain is not very high, not very big, but we got lost.
oh,
Yeah. We started to trek about 4 a.m. in the morning
oh,
and we came down, oh, it's already 2 p.m. because we got lost. It's a very long time. So I said I will never do it again. Maybe I will die. Very exhausting. How about you, Cam? Do you want to try hiking? Because you're running, right?
Yes, I like running or walking, but I don't like hiking because I feel really tired. And sometimes in my past, uh, I try to do that one or two times, but I feel it's not interesting with me.
Mm, okay, because we are lazy. That's one. That is something that is common to us, I guess so. Yeah. So let's go to the next question. What do you think is the most difficult subject for you?
for me, it's economic.
Economics.
Yeah. When I begin my shop, I start to I try to learn about economic like accountant or business manager. Yeah,
Management.
yeah, management. But you know, I can't understand anything they said or the book said. So I quit. I just say okay, it's not suitable for my brain. So I just do business by my nature.
Mm. So you really took a class, Rami. You took a class.
Yeah, I have tried, but I quit for
Oh,
about 2 days.
just two
It's
days.
so
Oh
hard
my
for me, you
God.
know. Many economic detail or method. It's so difficult or complex.
Mm.
So
Complex.
you know, in now, I even can count my money I have. I always count wrong.
Really?
Always. Yeah.
You're just like me, Rami. When I had a job, when I was in university, I was working in bookstore, and I need to do a basic accounting, like just to check and balance, right? What comes in and what goes out. And then, yeah, there's always, I think there's always something wrong with the way I calculated it, but I don't give a damn about. I don't care. Okay, I just submit it to the admin.
I
But I
see.
think Cam studied accounting, right, Cam?
I'm
Cam is
really
a
scared about it.
business
Yeah.
administration student, right,
Mm,
Cam?
yeah. In my case, when I was a student, I'm really scared about accounting, and I fail every time when I was a student. But in the business nowadays, I think the most difficulty with me is law, because
No.
yes, in my country we have many other laws and have many some problems in laws. But I think pretty lucky when I can ask the advice from the lawyer. Yeah.
Okay. And what's difficult about the law? Because it doesn't always happen in reality. Huh, just kidding. Okay. So, yeah, I guess so. In my case, also but I think we'll be talking about when we were in university. I don't have a lot of math classes.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I think I already told you that when I was in elementary, I was really good in math. But when I was in high school, I don't know what happened to me. My brain changed, and I'm not really good in math in numbers anymore. And when I was in university, the math teacher, I think it was, I don't know what math is. Was it maybe calculus? I really don't know. But the teacher was my friend, so he gave me a passing grade, even if I really don't know.
Unfair.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. It's really good to have connection. Just kidding. Yeah. So how about the subject that is easy for you guys?
For me, maybe literary.
Literature.
Yeah, literature. What is pronounced?
Literature.
Literature, right?
Yeah.
And
The spelling is
chemistry,
literatory.
chemistry, physical, what?
Chemistry. Physics.
Physics, physics. Yeah.
Wow, many. Chemistry and physics, you also need to do math. You need to balance the chemicals, right?
Yeah, but I don't say that I don't like math. I just don't like economic.
Ah, only economics. But they said, Rami, if you know economics, you will be able to understand our society. So you still don't like it.
But I don't know why.
When my Taiwanese student told me that I need to study economics because economics studies society and people, I was interested because I'm interested in people and society, but I really did not try because I know there's a lot of numbers and I'm allergic to numbers also. How about you, Sam? What do you think is the most or the easiest subject?
I think maybe the
Huh?
or uh, cell or psychology. I think so.
Psychology. Really? What is easy in
Uh,
psychology?
my main is the other psychology. I can't easy to find their psychology because I think I have many experience when I talking with many other type of customer, so I can understand about the psychology of other people really fast, and that is a good way when I want to closer with my customer. Yes, I think so. But with the other girl, I'm really bad. I think.
I heard, okay, I just heard from others that if you study psychology, you will learn how to read people's mind. Is it true?
Mm, I still understand. Can you say that again?
You will learn how to read people's mind. Is it true, Tom?
No, I don't want to. I don't want to try to learn about other thinking, but maybe my experience really. I don't know one. I don't know why, but when I meet some other people, I also easy to realize the um, other psychology really fast.
What kind of psychology are you talking about? It means you can read people's
Maybe I,
movements.
I, I I can read the what they are thinking, what they want
Really?
to want to do, and especially in business, I can understand about the demand of other people really fast.
Ah,
And
in
mm,
business. Yeah,
yes,
because I will ask you to read what's on my mind.
And what is Lufina thinking when she do
Yeah.
that?
What am I thinking? Can you
mm,
read my
I
mind?
don't I don't try to read the mind because you are not my customer and I can't earn some money from
Aha.
yeah.
Oh, okay. So only from customers.
Yes, in my
Oh,
customer, I'm really fast and I can easy to understand the the thinking of other people in business really fast.
So I think you study about the psychology of business.
No, I have some book talk about psychology, but I really feel difficulty when I want to try understand about the meaning of the author rewrite in book. Very difficult for I can understand. Yeah.
I'm really curious about people who are studying psychology because they said that if you're a psychology student, you will be able to read people's mind. And how could that be possible if there is magic? If there is magic involved, maybe we can read people's mind, right? How about you, Rami? Do you believe that we can read people's mind?
Someone, you know, because of we have many people grow up with unnative way, like we tend to be a robot
Robot?
in a society. You know, the same way in study, the same way in the get job, and the same way to treat another. So we have the same way to outside behave.
Yeah. So you mean the patterns of behavior?
Yeah, behave. So we have popular general. We have a general way to get someone what they want to do or what
Yes,
we
yes.
do. Yeah, but you know,
You got it.
it's so hard. It's so hard to get who native person who have freedom way in activity or behavior.
Who has the freedom to express or to act on his own?
Like you know um, the person who have a free free in mind, free
Free
in
will. Free will.
yeah, will, right,
Free will.
yeah. Like children.
Yes. I got it. Yes. So that is what we call patterns of behavior in society because when we study people, we have some psychology classes, but I only have 2 psychology classes in university. So it's just very little. Then, for example, people are studying how people behave. For example, you will be with a certain situation. How will people react? How will people behave? It's just like common because people think alike,
Yeah,
right? There is a common pattern in people. So like children are very free. They do whatever they wanted. It's different when we are adults. So you need to read the Four Agreements, Rami, because it also talks about that. Just kidding. Okay.
I will.
Yeah, just find it. Let's go to the next question. What do you think is the best way to learn English?
Yeah, for me. Let me try first because I have a hard time to learn English, a long time, and I have many badly experience about teacher, about method, about course. Oh my God! And so after that, I feel you need to looking for your own way to learn English. It it depends on your advantage. Like if you can write good, you need to try it more to improve your English by reading, by writing something about something by English, like write diary, maybe diary by English. It will good for you.
Yeah.
Um, or if you are how can I speak less? No, it's not speak less.
Speak less, it means you cannot speak.
No, no. Avoid it, speak less. What is what? Avoid it, speak less.
Speechless?
It like the person who want to talk more, or make friend, or make a conversation with someone, like
Outgoing?
talkative.
Talkative, outgoing.
Yeah,
Yeah. Public speaker.
yeah, and you can make friend with foreigner. We have many foreigner group in internet like Facebook group. Oh, I
Yes.
know a group that you can exchange language with a foreign person. Like you can take them Vietnamese.
Yeah.
They teach you your English, but it like you, it like it not a mental way. It like a emotion way that keep your emotion that keep you always like to learning English. And
What do you mean? It's like it's your emotion that would motivate you to continue learning English.
yeah, I think everybody who learning English gets um, a problem that they don't keep their emotion in learning English more time.
Yes, that's actually correct because our emotions will change, and it's not always that we feel inspired and we feel we have the courage to really learn what we wanted. We feel like we're less and we don't want to learn it anymore. So we really need to have that inspiration,
Yeah,
consistent inspiration. It's actually true, Rami, when you actually really learn, we are being taught that there is no perfect method in teaching. So I think it's really correct that as a learner, it is your responsibility to look for what method is best for you. It's not actually the teacher's responsibility because when we study as a teacher, we have different methods, discovery method, or it's a lot. So there is no perfect method that the teacher can give you. Maybe the teacher can just suggest you things on what to do, but it's actually the student who should really find what's best for him or for her. Yeah,
yeah.
that's actually true. That's based on experience. So that's great. How about you, Cam?
I suppose we can find we can find one method for every people can learn English. And if people have to self find out the ways they really want to suitable in learning English. And in my case, I think the most important thing with me is how I can build a good environment so I can talk English every day. That is the best way for me because I'm really lazy when I want to write down, or I'm really lazy when I want to read. So the best way with me is how we can talk out every day. That's,
So it means for you, you have to build your own environment, build your own English environment. Wow, that is very, in our case, I think that's very promising. But the question is, how are you going to do that? Yes, in my experience also, as what I've always tell you, Kam, that learning English is best when it is acquired and not learned. Acquiring it means it comes naturally. So one point also when you said you need to build your own environment in the Philippines, English is not our native language because we have a lot of language, but not all Filipinos can speak English fluently, not all, but maybe in my experience, the books in my university, not only that it is what I studied in university because my major is English and literature, but I stayed all night, like until 2 a.m. to read Harry Potter books. And I guess it really helped me a lot. So what really helped me to have a lot of vocabulary is actually reading, just reading books and watching tons of movies. And I'm so lucky to have a friend because my friend is a very book enthusiast and movie enthusiast. So she really like influenced me to read all of this book in the library. Sometimes we steal the book, but we just return it because you have to pay if you cannot return it on time. Yeah, in my experience, just really reading, I would really say that if you are a wide reader, you can be a good writer. Mm. And if you are a good writer, eventually you will become a good speaker. I believe these three skills are interconnected. So I would say in my own experience, and when I took the IELTS test, and it's true to me that the lowest band score that I got is listening because I didn't focus on that. So my foundation is reading. Next is writing, and lastly, the result is speaking. Yeah, that's based on my experience.
Yeah.
So to each of us, there will be a good method, and I hope you can find that. So Cam, you need to build your own English environment. Good luck.
Or
Yeah.
maybe you can try my method that I have to make my English environment for my children. You know, it this is summer vacation that many children quit up the school. So I bring on my relative kid come to my house, about 11 or 12 kids. And so I teach them English and we talk English all day. So
Is it
my
for
children
free, Rami?
all free.
That's good. Good. Yeah. I also knew. I think you know Tam, right?
Tom?
Tiffany's sister.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, Tiffany's
Yes.
sister in Vung Tau did that. So she gathered all the kids in her neighborhood and teach them English. So one time we visited them and we taught them for free. So I actually like to do things like that. I told them that because we are earning money by teaching English, why not return forward, not backward. So we need to pay forward. I want to like teach English for free for those kids who cannot afford because
But
I
yeah,
believe that English is
yeah,
expensive.
yeah. I know your meaning, but they are my nephew and my
Relative.
niece. Yeah.
That's
So I
good.
just want to them go come my home to play English with my kids.
Mm,
It like exchange benefit.
mm.
It kind of money. I think so.
So not in the form of money, but in
Right?
the form of other things. But because they don't pay you, so what can you get? It's the environment.
I have I have a good environment for my children, so I cannot get them bring them go to the English center.
Mm-mm.
Hmm?
Yeah, you can teach on your own. So you also can do that in your house. You have your neighbor, but maybe you will be busy drinking beer with your neighbor during your free time. Okay, so that's it for that question. I hope you can do what you really wanted to do about English. So let's have number 10. What did you study in college or university? What did you study in university or
Mm,
college?
I study agriculture, agriculture and the development
Wow,
in my college.
agriculture and development. I
Yeah,
like that.
but I don't know why I learned that.
Who chose that for you, Rami? Did
Or
you
maybe,
choose?
yeah, I think it depends on my universe. It's not my choice in that moment,
Oh.
but it's suitable for me. Although after my university, I had high grade, high level, uh, but I cannot understand about planting or or feeding animals, something like that.
Agriculture and development. That sounds so interesting. There is,
Yeah,
I think there is like, it's not really new, but this is also a subject related to agriculture, like agriculture and technology, combining agriculture and technology
right.
together.
Yeah.
It's
But you
very
know,
interesting.
in my
Mm.
college, it's new. It was new. So
Ah.
we haven't any subject what
Mm-mm.
interacting to learn.
Okay.
It's so boring.
Mm. You don't have a lot of choices.
Yeah.
It's like me.
So there all of time in my college, I just have a one notebook. So just keep my class and didn't write anything.
Hmm. Oh, okay. Got it.
And
But
I
I
answered
wonder,
all of
Rami,
yeah.
is there something that you did after graduating university that is related to your course or
Yeah,
your
I gave
subject?
up my subject right on my after college. So I tried to another job, and I invite no, I try to journalist job. I have said you before, and
Yeah.
I have except for a newspaper and being and will be in journalist or writer.
Writer?
Yeah.
What kind of writing did you do? Is it news or feature writing?
Mm, no, I collect the information or news and to write a article in my newspaper.
Mm-hmm.
But
It's
it's not,
news.
yeah.
Okay, I got it. Yeah. So it's very far from being an agriculture to being a journalist now to
No,
being a
journalist in a agriculture
Ah,
newspaper.
okay, okay, understood. I thought it's very far. Okay, still congratulations because you were able to, yeah, have a connection with what you studied in university. How about you, Cam? I already know that, but you need to tell us about it.
Yes, my major in university is the marketing management, and after I graduated, I also think I my choice is okay and support me a lot when I become a salesman. And nowadays, when I start my own business, I also using the knowledge in the marketing. And of course, many other people talk to me. You have a good choice when you learn marketing, and now they feel I doing the right thing I trained in the past, and I'm not sure about that. And all the time, I think maybe I'm pretty lucky, or I like do everything to relate about business. I think so.
Yeah, I think your the subject that you studied is really connected to what you're doing right now because you still manage in you still have to know the market, right? In your line of work. There are many people, guys, who actually studied a different subject, but they end up doing a different thing. Yes, it's called job mismatch. They cannot have the job that they wanted. So in my case, I'm like you, Rami. I wanted to study Bachelor of Arts major in politics, but there is no politics in that university. So I just chose English and literature. That's why.
Wow.
Yeah, but it's okay. I did not regret a single moment of my university days. I really like it. Okay, so let's go to number 11 is what did you do yesterday?
Hmm?
I think it's an X. Okay, number 12, what did you do after high school? Can you still remember?
Yeah, I told it already,
Really?
right?
No, it's a
No?
different question. After high school.
High school. Yeah,
Yes. Did you study university after high
yeah.
school?
I just studied in my university.
Yeah.
That's all.
Okay. So many students they took gap year.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, how about you, Cam? What did you do after high school?
Uh, I think in university is the next step I did.
So it means we are
Yeah,
common people. We're not unique. We're the same with many people after high school.
yeah.
We go to university. Next question is, what did you do after graduating? Did you find a job or did you rest for a while, have vacation?
Mm,
In my case, after I graduated, I worked in the local newspaper as a beat reporter.
mm.
Yes, and as a radio anchor. So it means that after I graduated, I went straight to working. How about you, Rami?
Me
Is it the
too.
same with you?
Yeah.
Okay. Cam.
In my case, after I graduated, the most important thing with me at that time is how I can find the job or I can earn money because my parents cut every money for me. And I think at that time I can't live on my parents because I also have two younger sister. They also student, and my parents have to take care of them. So after graduated, some of my friends they really want to learn more higher level. But in my case, I think find a job for I can earn money and don't live on my parents. That is the best way for me at that time. I think so.
Okay. So you also work.
Yes.
We're very common
Yeah.
to many people. Okay.
Right.
So let's have the last question. It's very easy. Or for people who cook, this is not easy. What do you want to eat for lunch? Have you eaten your breakfast?
um. Recent day I haven't eat breakfast, so I need
Oh.
to. Yeah, I need to a special lunch,
Mm.
special meal for lunch. Always rice with some pork and more vegetable.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. For how about you, Cam?
I think the lunch pretty normal, like every other day, including vegetable, uh, rice, uh, maybe beef or pork. Yes, I think so.
Oh, you will eat a lot, I know. All right, guys, so we still have questions left from 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And I guess it will be your homework. You have to answer 16, number 16, okay?
Yeah.
18, 16 and 18. only. So I want you to make a paragraph just to practice your writing, because the question is, what should you do in order to be successful? Okay?
Yeah.
And number 18 is, what did they always tell you? Like if you meet people, what do they tell you?
Yeah.
That's it. Do you have any questions?
No.
No.
Okay. Wow, very energetic for no. So guys, the next class is still all about making questions and then answering the questions. So I hope you can read them ahead of time so you can make questions ahead. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you very much and have a very nice day, everyone. Goodbye.
Thank you. And
See you
goodbye.
never.
See you soon. Yeah.